Welcome back to Dundos Kitchen. Today is our second video of our Thanksgiving series and we're making creamy, fluffy mashed potatoes.
So what you're gonna need for this recipe is some Yukon Gold potatoes, some Hidden Valley Ranch,
2 tablespoons of butter,
chives,
heavy cream, good old-fashioned salt,
and 1 clove of garlic. And you're gonna need a sieve for this method of fluffy mashed potatoes. All right, so we've washed our potatoes. Rude. Washed our potatoes and now we're just gonna peel them.
The reason we're peeling our potatoes is if you want that fluffy consistency, you don't want the skid on us. And also we're using Yukon Gold potatoes because they're a starchy potato. To get that fluffiness, starch equals fluffy, according to Einstein.
I think that is his law of emancipation, E equals MC squared.
The trick to here, if you're not using a potato peeler, is you just very lightly rub your knife against the skin. It takes a lot longer. When you're done peeling your potato, you put it in the cold water. The cold water helps it keep its color, keeps it from oxidizing, all about the fluffiness, you know?
What possessed you to make us peel the potatoes this way?
You ever see somebody making Thanksgiving dinner and they're very calm like this? No, you want to create hectic environments. You want to start splashing water. You want to start swearing at people.
Listen, the day before Thanksgiving, light some candles, run a bath, and bring those potatoes in with you. All right, so we're gonna get the water boiling here as we're getting ready to chop our potatoes.
And you want to actually salt the water. So now, while you have your water boiling, you're gonna have to cut these potatoes into 1-inch cubes. Cut them all evenly, same size as best as you can. That way they cook the same rate evenly.
When we're done chopping them, we're gonna put them right into our, what's supposed to be boiling water.
Well, it can boil with the potatoes in there.
And now we wait an excruciating long time.
All right, so one way to make sure to know when your potatoes are boiled off is the fork test. So what you do is you take out one of your pieces of potatoes, you put your fork through it very lightly. If it goes through without any struggle, you got yourself a potato that has been boiled. So just, there you go, boom. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these potatoes, you're gonna strain out all the water and put them back into the pan and let it cook for like 2 or 3 minutes. That way they'll be as dry as can be.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to burn your hand.
I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but.
Now we're gonna put it right back on the heat and we're going to stir that around because we wanna get all the moisture and the wetness out of the potatoes.
And that should be about 2 to 3 minutes.
All right, they look good?
Yep, they look good to me.
So we're gonna turn off the heat for now, and we're gonna get going.
All right, so the secret here to making the very consistent fluffiness and creaminess is putting it through the strainer. So when you mash it, sometimes it comes out clumpy and things like that, and you can do that if that's what you like, but to get that creamy consistency, when you push it through this secret weapon of ours, it comes out very consistently creamy or consistently fluffy. Go ahead.
So do you want to do a little bit at a time or you want to do it all?
All of it.
Okay. Great.
All right. So what you do is you just take a spoon and just push that all through. Might sound like a weird trick. I might sound nuts, but trust me, it works.
So we had a subscriber ask a question on our last video. We wanted to answer that question. We had a question from someone named Ro, and she wants to know how we like our eggs. That's a personal question.
That's a question we keep to ourselves, and we don't want to share that.
I only used to eat, what is it called? Scrambled eggs? Mm-hmm. But then I realized...
Life's a scramble already. Why do that to your egg?
So scramble to our recipe of how we like our eggs. I will link it here. Or maybe down below, because maybe I don't know how to link it here.
We're not there yet. So now, once you have all the potatoes to this part, you just start to scrape off the edges here to get that all in there.
And all the ingredients are always going to be in the description box in case you miss something that we say. All right, I think you got it all.
Nope.
Scrape until it's time for everyone to go home. All right, enough.
So if you guys can see here, these are extremely fluffy already. Mind you, we're going to add the butter and the heavy cream. That's going to make it extremely creamy and delicious. Add a little bit of salt because potatoes can be very, very rough on the edges.
How much would you say, like about a teaspoon?
About a teaspoon of salt, but you can also salt to taste because whatever. And our special ingredient here is Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning packet. And then you do this to your liking. I think we usually do about a tablespoon and a half or so, but the more garlicky, ranchy you want it, go for it. No one's stopping you except yourself. Look in the mirror and battle yourself. So give it a good mix.
So on medium to high heat, we're gonna put our pan back onto the heating plate here.
And you're gonna put in 2 tablespoons of butter to melt.
And we're gonna just watch it here.
Comment below if you like watching butter melt.
Just comment below about anything, we don't care.
Have you ever had butter melted down your chest? When we have our first child, we're going to name it Butter. Now you take your melted butter and you put it into the mixture. So go ahead and put the butter in there. Okay, wow. So now you give that a good mix. Wow, look how creamy that's. So now it's time for the heavy cream. So you put in your heavy cream, put as much as desired, because remember, you're gonna pour this into the pan and control how much consistency you want it at. So we're probably putting in, what do you say, about?
Yeah, it's like about a half a cup.
About maybe half a cup, quarter of a cup, give or take.
3/4 of a cup.
And then what you want to do is you want to take a piece of garlic and you put that in there and let it come to a boil.
Let it stand up in there. Don't let it lay down.
Let it stand. What this is going to do is just add a little bit of garlic to the heavy cream and really add some of the garlic note to the mashed potatoes.
I don't know what I like more, watching this or the butter.
I prefer the butter. I feel lonely. I feel heartbroken.
Lonely.
You take control of your life as the sole proprietorship of this mashed potatoes. Okay, so after it's been simmer about 2 or 3 minutes, you're going to strain some of the heavy cream in there. Again, you're going to control the consistency you want, so don't pour the entire heavy cream in there. So go ahead and do
tell me when.
Do about half of that. That is about half. Okay. And then go ahead and give this a mix. Let all the mashed potatoes get an equal dose of heavy cream, and then now you go ahead and add the other half of the mixture.
You can smell the garlic that has roasted in the heavy cream. It smells really good. That's a really good consistency. Should we stop there or do you want more?
I want the rest of the consistency in there.
Okay.
So go ahead and now, the rest of the thing. You don't want your garlic in there. Look how creamy it's getting.
Beautifully
You're going to
rich.
get all that heavy cream, that butter taste in there along with that garlic.
It's fluffy. It's creamy.
Look at that consistency. It's beautiful. Everyone's going to enjoy this. All right, no food serves a purpose without garnish. So what we're going to do to top the mashed potatoes with this is we're going to slice up some chives and you mix it into your mashed potatoes. And it's going to head into those onion aromas that are just going to make this next level.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to beautifully sprinkle. And there you have it.
And there you have it. Thanksgiving mashed potatoes. So serve this with some gravy and it's going to be the hit at your Thanksgiving.
Thank you for watching our second episode of a Thanksgiving series. If you missed the first one on how to make cornbread stuffing, please go ahead and click on that video. I will link it here or down below. Thank you again for watching. Do all the things that help our channel.
Please click subscribe, hit the bell, comment below, like our video, all those things, and thank you for joining us.
We'll see you next time. You guys want to know something funny? We've never hosted a Thanksgiving dinner.
Don't say that. They're not going to believe us now. Watch our stuff.
No lumps, no clumps. I can't deliver it. I just can't do it. We're putting the butter in now. We're not putting heavy cream.
No.
Okay, sorry.
You can actually.
How are you gonna steal my joke again?
I'm just gonna deliver it.
Come in.
There you go.
That's a good cookie. Giving here.
One of the top ingredients I use for my engine oil is butter.